Hey, what's up, guys? Well, the time has come for one of the best bets of the year. I've been waiting for this fight, and that is the rematch between Big Bang, Zhilei Zhang, and Joyce. All right, guys. The weigh-in happened about 3 hours ago, I believe. Um, Joyce came in at a career high 281 pounds. Uh, I thought that it was laughable, that it's a disaster, that he's gonna be slower. He's already slow. He was slow at 250 something pounds. Now we're just gonna be at 280 something pounds. All right, 281 pounds. You know, but then I was really shocked when Zhang weighed in at 287. All right, I was not expecting that, not at all, and that's the heaviest of his career. All right, now I believe that is a 9 pound difference from the first fight for Zhang. All right. For Joyce, on the other hand, I think in the first fight, I think he weighed 256. Uh, so that's like what I mean, shit. At least 25 pounds extra he put on, for this fight. Yeah, guys. Joyce went for more size, more power, try to impose himself even more. If he's coming forward with them big slow hooks, trying to land on this guy, he gonna get caught, man. He gonna get hurt. I'm fully expecting Big Bang Zhang to stop Joyce yet again. All right. Uh, Big Bang is calling for an even quicker stoppage this time. And he's talking about a KO instead of a TKO. He's saying he punched with more power. And guys, apparently he has trained for such. All right. I mean, he talked about the changes that he made to his team, nutritionist and all these different type of people. And Zhang did not take a back step, regress in preparation. If anything, he stepped his game up. And he knows what Joyce is. Joyce only had 5 months to recover from that terrible, swollen eye, swollen face. Not a lot of time. No tune-up fights. Nothing. All right. Joyce has sounded poor in interviews, stuttering, not making sense. I'm like, man, is this guy damaged goods? Is something wrong with this guy? And I think it could play out. I would not be surprised at all if Zhang stopped this guy. Definitely within 6. I wouldn't be surprised if it was earlier than that. All right, if he stopped within 3 or 4. All right. Zhang has flat out said that he is targeting Joyce's eye. Joyce is going to be very hittable, man. As always, he's not all of a sudden going to be some defensive wizard, defensive master, better with the head movement, better with the feet. In 5 months, he's not going to all of a sudden know how to deal with a southpaw. Man, what the people on Joyce's team, man, they care about this guy. How are they letting this guy go right back in fighting Zhang, man? To get the WBO to be the mandatory for Usyk? What they should have done was he should have said, okay, I have rights to the rematch. I will allow Zhang to fight Fury, and as long as I get the winner immediately, all right. That's what he should have done, all right. He should have done a smart business chess move, but instead, pride. I'm gonna pound my chest. I got to get that back. Blah blah blah. Okay. You know, Zhang said after the weigh-in when he interviewed, he said that that he just that 287 is his natural walk around weight. He said, and why he said Joyce put on weight, and that seems to be true because Zhang for a lot of his fights have been like in the 270s, 278, 277. Um, I can see where he would have lost that extra weight, in training camp, to make weight. He was already the naturally bigger man in Joyce in the first fight, and he still is the naturally bigger man. All right, so while he went up in weight, it's close to what he was last time. He's still going to have the hand speed advantage, the foot speed advantage, the defense advantage. You know, a lot of those punches that Joyce was throwing in the first fight, he was catching that shit, man, with his gloves, man. Literally catching that shit. He saw all that shit coming that Joyce was throwing. I may have counted three, and that's probably being generous, punches that Joyce landed on Zhang, man, flush to the face, and did not phase him. Zhang said that he's heavy handed, but not as heavy handed as he thought he would be. So um, I don't see much of a change in Joyce. Like I said, he's not gonna all of a sudden be a defensive master with head movement, foot movement. Evading shots is gonna be as hittable, if not even more. You know, it damaged. His face could swell up easy because it hadn't been a long time. Uh, but I think he may get knocked down or knocked out in this fight. All right, would not surprise me one bit. It might not take the doctor or the ref to stop this fight. Um, I don't think he's gonna take those punches well, man. Once he starts getting hit to the eye, to the nose, like he's busted up last time, I think it's just gonna be a repeat, picking up from where the last fight left off, guys. That's the way I'm seeing this fight play out. The way I played the fight, I already had Zhang on the money line and a parlay with Colorado, so I got money on that. I went in heavy on the KO prop. The highest I'm seeing it right now is a plus 160 at FanDuel. I believe BetMGM and DraftKings have it at a plus 150. Caesars don't even have props up; they just have the money line. All right, William Hill, Caesars. But I also went in on Zhang to win in rounds 1 through 6. All right, FanDuel giving a great line. All right, considering that Zhang stopped Joyce, in the 6th round in the first fight, they're giving a plus 650 as I do this video on Zhang to win between rounds 1 and 6. All right. Um, it was plus 700, but money came in on it. I also went in on it. All right. Um, Zhang saying that this fight gonna be easier, it's gonna end quicker, and I believe him. All right. I think that's a great line, guys. You want to get some great value in this fight. I think that's the best value. Um, but just the fact that the odds, the money line, that it was close. Money has been coming in on Zhang. I'm seeing it up now. It's like up to like a minus 140 at the highest. But considering how the first fight went, Zhang should have been a 10-1 favorite in this fight, in my opinion, because it was a one-sided ass whooping. Was not even close, competitive at all. All right. But I guess the line is the way it is because out of respect for Joyce, I saw some people betting Joyce. I have no idea why money was coming in on Joyce. They thinking that he just had an off night, that Zhang got lucky or something. You know, if Joyce somehow, some way beats Zhang, it'll be one of the most shocking things I've ever seen in boxing. All right, that's just how confident I am in Zhang winning this fight and him winning by stoppage. They flat out said at the press conference that they don't trust the judges over there, the refs over there, because somebody had Joyce winning on a scorecard in the first fight, and even though he was getting his ass kicked, according to everybody. You know, these guys have trained for power. They've trained for the knockout in this fight. Despite the extra weight, Zhang still gonna be the better athlete with the faster hands, the better head movement, the better defense, the better feet, all that. All right, you know he's gonna be punching even harder now. As they are saying that he is. All right, and I believe it. So really, I think that's it, guys. This is one of the bets of the year. The first fight was one of the bets of the year. The odds were way off. I said it over and over again. I went in on Zhang and won big. If he wins, hell, if he wins by KO, I'll be very good. But if he wins within the first 6 rounds, oh, it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be an even bigger payday than the Crawford Spence fight. All right. So really, that's it, guys. That's the way I'm seeing it. I'm just waiting to get paid. I'm not nervous at all. This was a huge mistake by Joyce and his team to take this rematch, man. This fast. Hell, even she should never fought this guy, period. But to only a 5 month turnaround, man. And he wasn't. It's not like he been training for 5 months. Hell, he probably took a month or two off to recover, and then got back in training camp. So really, 2 to 3 months to try to prepare for this guy, a guy that dominated him. He making excuses talking about, getting better with the southpaw stance, getting the tactics right, and him and his team talking about if the fight would have continued, I would have won, I would have came on, and I was landing more punches and all this kind of shit. It's a lot of diluted talk coming from Joyce and his team, man. And like I said, this brother don't even sound right, don't look right. He seems a bit off, man. And that damage might have done something to him from the first fight. So if that's true, shit, he might fall faster in this fight and literally fall, all right, get knocked down legit. You know, I can see him getting knocked down multiple times, get stopped that way. A one-sided ass kicking and the ref stops it, or the towel comes in. I wouldn't be surprised if he quit in this fight, all right? If that eye starts hurting, he starts getting hit on that eye and he don't want to take it no more, hell, the argument could be made he quit in the first fight. Because he walked up right before that fight ended. Zhang hit him with like 3, 4, 5 straight left hands. And Joyce was not punching. He had his hands down. He just walked up to Zhang. Didn't even clinch, just walked up to him with his hands down. And then threw this awkward punch to Zhang's body like I don't even know how to describe that punch. That did and meant nothing. And I think Howard Foster saw it, and then the fight was stopped. All right. So really, guys, I think that's it. Strong recommend for me. Bet Zhang in this fight, whether it be money line, whether it be the knockout prop, or whether it be rounds 1 through 6. All right. It's a big time money maker. The odds should not be this close. I shouldn't even be getting better than even money on a knockout. One-sided ass whooping. He stopped the guy within 6 rounds. I saw it as high as a plus 170 on FanDuel. Now it's down to a plus 160, and then plus 650 currently. It was plus 700, now plus 650 for Zhang to win within the first 6 rounds. All right. I'm all over, guys. I can't wait to see how it plays out. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's gonna be another one-sided ass whooping. Zhang is far superior to Joyce, man, who is extremely hittable and slow, and poor, terrible defensively. Let me know what you guys think. Good luck to you if you bet this fight. Enjoy the fights this weekend, and I'll check in with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.